Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into the tensions at court caused by Aegon II Targaryen, but before we begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. As time passed, tensions within the court of Viserys Targaryen grew increasingly palpable. The division between the supporters of Queen Alicent and those backing Princess Rhaenyra became more pronounced, with both factions vying for power and influence. The core of the conflict revolved around the question of succession to the Iron Throne, which was steeped in bitter debate. At the heart of this dispute were the laws established at the Great Council of 101 AC, which had ruled that a woman should not inherit the Iron Throne. This decision ignited a fierce loyalty among the lords who saw Aegon, the eldest son of Alicent, as the rightful heir. In contrast, Rhaenyra's supporters, who were loyal to her claim, dismissed this notion and rallied behind her as the true successor. Over time, the two factions began to be referred to as the Greens and the Blacks, with the Greens supporting Aegon's claim and the Blacks backing Rhaenyra. The animosity between Queen Alicent and Princess Rhaenyra was not just a political issue, it was personal. Their bitter rivalry steeped into relationships between their children, creating a rift that would last for generations. Aegon and his brothers, raised under Alicent's influence, harbored intense resentment towards Rhaenyra's children, particularly her three sons by Sir Harwin Strong. Aegon believed that Rhaenyra's sons were not the legitimate children of her late husband, Sir Laenor Velaryon, but they were in fact fathered by Harwin, whom many at court suspected of having an affair with the princess. This belief only fueled Aegon's animosity towards Rhaenyra and her children, feeling that they had stolen his birthright, the Iron Throne itself. Despite their shared bloodline, the children of the two houses could not find common ground. The six boys, Aegon, Aemond, and their Valyrian cousins, attended the same feasts, balls, and revels. They often trained together under the same master-at-arms and studied under the same maesters. However, rather than fostering camaraderie, these shared experiences only heightened their mutual dislike. Archmaester Galdwin in his writings noted that the close proximity between Aegon and Rhaenyra's sons, rather than encouraging reconciliation, deepened the animosity between them, as they were constantly reminded of the stark divisions between their families. By the time Aegon turned 13, he had already bonded with the dragon, becoming a dragon rider like many Targaryens before him. His dragon Sunfire was a symbol of his status and power, strengthening his belief in his rightful place as the future ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. But as tensions shimmered between the two factions, personal slights continued to add fuel to the fire. One such incident occurred in 120 AC when Princess Rhaenyra, now married to her uncle Prince Daemon after the deaths of their respective spouses, gave birth to a son who she also named Aegon. The naming choice was a clear provocation towards Aegon, the true heir, a deliberate attempt to undermine his position. The news infuriated Queen Alicent, who saw it as yet another challenge to her son's birthright and a deeply personal insult. In 122 AC, in an effort to strengthen the bond between their families and secure the future of House Targaryen, Aegon the Elder married his sister, Princess Helaena Targaryen, in a union in King's Landing. This marriage followed the ancient Targaryen tradition, consolidating power within the royal family. A year later, their first children, twins Princes Jaehaerys and Princess Jaehaera, were born. However, Aegon's personal life was not without scandal. He fathered two bastards, one boy born to a girl he had won at an auction in the notorious Street of Silk, and another girl born to one of his mother's servants. His marriage to Helaena, although politically significant, could not erase the undercurrent of resentment and scandal that surrounded him. In 127 AC, Helaena gave birth to Aegon's youngest son, Prince Maelor. Despite the many attempts of King Viserys to reconcile his children and their respective factions, the deep-seated resentment between Aegon and Rhaenyra's children remained unshaken. King Viserys had hoped that his efforts to mend relations would ease the tensions within the royal family, but his efforts were in vain. At a feast on the first day of 127 AC, tensions boiled over when Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon, Rhaenyra's eldest son, asked Princess Helaena for a dance. The request set off a confrontation between Aegon and Jaehaerys, as Aegon took offense at the attention his sister was receiving from one of Rhaenyra's sons. Words were exchanged, and the situation nearly escalated into violence, only stopped by the timely intervention of the Kingsguard. This incident was yet another sign that the schism within the Targaryen family was beyond repair. The rift between the Greens and the Blacks had grown too wide, and despite King Viserys' hope for unity, the royal family's discord was only escalating. As the sons of Rhaenyra and Alicent grew older, the battle for the Iron Throne seemed increasingly inevitable. The personal vendettas of political struggles between them would shape the future of the realm, and the kingdom would soon be plunged into chaos as old wounds festered into a full-scale civil war. But what did you guys think of Aegon causing tensions at court? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.